Hello, friends. Me and Matt are back with our third DreamCode podcast. We're going to talk about our schedules that we've been slaying over for 6 months.
Literally
Remember that,
six
Matt?
months. It's been ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember like the first day you see the schedule, you know like 10 people and you're still excited. And now I feel like I know every single one. It's just as exciting. It's like a newborn baby, you know? It's just like Christmas.
Whether it's like a cute DJ like shouting me out on Twitter or like I watched the live set of theirs on YouTube live once. I feel like I have a connection with these artists and I know what they're here to impress us
I know.
on Lala. And they're having fun too. Like I saw like Dylan Francis tweet that he's like, I have to get this song done before Lala because I really need Vic Mensa to be on stage with me for it. Like,
so cool.
It's just cool. Like all the artists are excited. We're excited. It's a good time to be alive.
I did my Lala shopping here. I'll give you a sneak peek. I wasn't going to, but these are too cool to not. Ready? Oh yeah!
Oh my
Look at
god.
these puppies. And I got some women's headbands. You can't really see it; it's hiding, but there it is.
Oh, that's
So,
hot.
Yeah, ready to go. Locked and loaded. Got some cool shirts that I won't spoil, but let's get into it. So Friday, we're trying to always get there at noon because that's just how Lala works. The earlier you get, the better it is. So I'm doing Mighty Oaks to Coasts, very similar feel on the same stage, and then right to James Bay. So kind of the same feels of the first three shows. I know you're doing different things. What are you doing?
I'm starting off with Mighty Oaks too. So Ryan and I will be going together and then going our separate ways. I'm going to try to watch as much of Coast as I can and then go to Mr. Wives. So I might have to cut that short, but if I'm really enjoying myself, then I'm going to stay. A lot of mine is like if I'm feeling the set, then I'm not going to leave. But I'm seeing Mr. Wives over James Bay for sure.
Yeah. Another really awesome band that I'm pissed is during two people I want to see is Jamestown Revival. They're like
they're good.
a lot chiller than James Bay, but they're pretty cool. And then after that, Glass Animals is good. Tuvlo is good, but I'm doing St. Paul and the Broken Bones to get some ridiculous soulful music. And then Laney. You ever heard of Laney?
Yeah, a little bit. Tell me more.
They're freaking awesome. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. They're very like flowy, like falsetto-y kind of music. But I love what they sound like in their studio stuff. And then I watched 20 seconds of a live clip and I knew I wanted to see him because his voice is exactly the same. It's super good.
Okay, that's basically
And my favorite stage, BMI.
Yeah. So I'm staying at Mr. Wives' stage, and I'm just going to turn around because if you guys don't know this, Bud Light and Palladia are back-to-back, and then Sprint and Galaxy are back-to-back. So you literally can turn around and watch from a distance without losing your spot at those two sets of stages. So that being said, I'm going to turn around and watch Glass Animals from a distance, hang out with some people in the Mr. Wives and Tuvlo crowd, and then I'm going to go to Tuvlo because I need to see it, you know. You're going to miss it, but
I know.
And all of you listening, you don't know what it is yet, but you will. Oh, you will. But then Tuvlo, and then I'm going to go. This is my big dilemma. I listened to 20 minutes of Bears Den live, and I know you love them too. And I love like that Above the Clouds of Pompeii video. It's so sick. But then I fell in love with DJ Mustard, which I never thought I would do. I don't even like mustard on my food. I'm not a condiment guy.
Mustard on my shrimp.
I don't like mustard anywhere, but I might want it in my Lollapalooza, which is completely contrary to what I said before.
I know, but like he's gonna play like 1 minute of every rap song he produces that you don't really like. Like you really want to hear Rack City for a minute, and then
you know I love Rack
Swag Sauce for a minute. Like I don't want to hear that. I really don't. Can you imagine the people there?
No, I know the people there are gonna be. It's gonna be like Chief Keef, by the way. He has like 50 people on stage with him, but he's just like the fat like guy behind the DJ booth, and he's just like, yeah, you know, I killed this one.
That video you showed me is ridiculous.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, you guys might not know who he is, maybe you do, but anytime you hear like mudded on that beat. Like, you think it's like mudding on that beat, like patting on that beat, whatever it is. It's mustard on that beat. So every time you've heard that, it's him producing the song, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck between. It depends on my mood after Tublo. I'm probably going to be really excited
and aroused.
And maybe aroused. I might watch 15 minutes of Cold War Kids, and then like either if I'm with party people, I'm going to DJ Mustard. If I'm with like a chill crowd, I'm going to Bearstein.
Yeah, so I'm probably definitely doing Bearstein. They're super cool. Give me like Head in the Heart. I loved Head in the Heart last year. And then I don't know. I know Alabama Shakes is amazing, but I'm probably gonna just see Borns just because I love people with 4 songs. Like, what are they gonna do? Who knows? That's like my favorite part of Lala is seeing people with like 2 to 7 songs.
Borns is going to be sweet. I'm so into that. So I'll either meet up with you again at Bearstein or Borns. Since it's BMI, we can find each other.
Dude, I'm going to be in that stage for 3 straight shows from 320 to 620.
You'll be front row.
That's amazing.
And you could also, by the way, you could get your Toyota, that thing in your background.
Oh, these swags?
There. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do that in between Bearstein and Borns because there's 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
After that, I rethought about Alt J, and then I realized why I don't. Like, I love their music, but they're just freaking weird. They're like little creepy, crawly insect band members. Like, you know, I don't really want to listen to that. So I'm probably going to go to Gary Clark Jr. because he's the closest thing to Jimi Hendrix in my life. So that's my choice. Dylan Francis wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I wouldn't make fun of you that much for going, but
I'm not going, but I see that too. I've seen him before. He's crazy. There's like weird like animals like doing like dances up on the stage. And
yeah, I feel like he doesn't even take himself seriously, which is hilarious.
No, he doesn't. And like there's like Nintendo there's like Rainbow Road going on in the background of his thing. Not even kidding that he's done that before. It is crazy. And then there's like pigs doing like twerking on the back. It's so weird, but I'm probably going to be with you the rest of the day.
Sweet. So I was talking about this before. The weekend Paul McCartney sandwich. So Paul McCartney is 2.5 hours. Yes, he's like a Lord God, whatever. But I don't think I can do that. Like, I wasn't really raised on the Beatles. I get it, but I don't think I can do that. He starts off with like 8 days a week and like Wing songs, a lot of Wing songs, and then he ends like freaking 2 hours later with just every song you know, I feel like. And I kind of want to see The Weeknd because I feel like he has been making huge waves in his music recently, and the fact that he just stands up there by himself and headlines all these different places and makes huge, like, people love it. So I think I'm going to do that. I got to see a little bit of The Weeknd. I wouldn't be surprised if I stay there for the rest.
Their last 4 songs have all been like top 10 hits.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And it's not there, it's his. It's one dude.
I know. Well, I think of it as there. That's something that a lot of those articles too do, like the Rolling Stone things, is that they just don't know. So they're like, oh, there.
Yeah.
And I was just guilty of it. And I know it's a guy. We've talked about it. But
be a normal guy.
I mean, just be a normal guy.
Eat Snickers.
But my favorite song by The Weeknd is Often. I would love to hear that.
Yeah. I love, like, one of his few songs that actually, like, kind of want to dance to is Can't Feel My Face.
Yeah.
That'll be fun, but I have to wait for the end, which I might. I don't know. I feel like if I see, like, a good amount of Paul, I'm going to want to be done. But I think...
I don't know. Like, all those, like, Band on the Run and, like...
Yeah, that's fun.
Those are like classics that like you'll never have something like that.
Yeah.
So my goal was to find one of our friends or like someone that I'm acquaintances with and have them just convince me that I need to be at Paul and they sing every word. I would love that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Friday's over.
Right. On a Saturday, on to the next one.
That was terribly executed, but good idea.
Terribly. Screw you, dude. That's greatly executed.
Great remix, by the way. That's unreal, and I'm stuck in my head. We're referring to White Panda here.
Yeah. So, Jack Novak first, because she's hot, and so why not rage face at Perry's when none of the gross people are there because they're too hungover from all their YOLO juice because they're 16 years old and they don't know how to handle hangovers. Losers.
Yeah. Jack Novak is going to be awesome.
I still don't. That is blind trust, by the way. I've not listened to a song that I really like by her. It's just blind trust.
It's going to be, I don't even care if she's very like interactive on Twitter. I'm going to tag her.
Oh, she's interactive on Twitter. That means she's going to have a good show. That excites me.
Jackie, if you're watching this.
I like interactive Twitter artists.
Jackie, if we're going to tweet you again, and I hope you'll listen to this. And call me after your show. Call me while you're at the Roof on the Wit after show. I will be there, no matter what. Anything for you.
All right.
Moving along.
I'm doing Catfish and the Bottlemen. They're pretty cool. You probably are too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to get into Raury, Raury.
Yeah.
Hippocampus is good too, but I don't know. They're just very similar to other people I'm seeing. And Catfish and the Bottlemen is kind of like the Kooks, or like that kind of weird. I don't know, British. They might be. They might not be. I don't know. They got that feel though. And then I'll go to Rin Weaver because I've heard awesome things, and she's also really hot, and she's also really talented. My friend went to Bonnaroo and said she was like top 3 or to 5 people that he saw, which is nuts because really she's a nobody.
I'm saying that if you're not to Lala by 1 on Saturday, you're making a mistake because literally every single one of those 5 artists is good.
Oh yeah,
Holy Child,
even if you don't know them. Like I remember last year I walked into Van Stroy and I barely knew Riptide, and I loved the whole show.
Yeah,
like I love when that happens. I love dragging people to that more than I like watching them. Also, The Fool by Rin Weaver, if you don't like her and you listen to the very end of it, it gets like funky, like EDM. It kind of like drops out of nowhere. And that like 90 seconds alone is worth going. So I think it's The Fool. Go ahead and take a look at that. I'm not into much of anybody directly after, but I might just stay at Django just because I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm doing the Catfish and the Bottlemen. I'm doing Rin Weaver. I'm hoping to see my girl Zella Day at some point after show. Maybe like that stage collapses and they reset it up 15 minutes later so I can see it.
Yeah.
By the way, download the Lala app to your phone because they're going to tweet you when things like that happen. I know it saved us during the 2012 apocalypse.
Jinxie on Minnesota.
No. But yeah, I'm going to turn around and be like at the front for Charlie XCX, which will be sweet. But then
again, blind trust. I'm just blind trusting you. That's going to be a good show because she annoys the crap out of me.
It annoys everyone. That's why we like it.
She just is like a screaming like rebel that probably didn't like her father.
Yeah, she's a badass.
No, I think she's trying to be a badass. I don't know if it's working.
Break the rules. What are you doing after that? I'm genuinely interested. From 4 till whatever.
I might stop at Hermitude because, I wear hipster glasses sometimes.
They're kind of funky. I kind of like them.
Yeah, but I couldn't get into Toro and Moy, but definitely doing Tallest Man over Walk the Moon. That is hard confirmed.
Okay, I'm debating on White Sea because I really like them, and it's like M83s. It's something to do with M83. It's like
BMI. You can't forget about BMI.
They like produce for M83, so I feel like it's gonna be like some M83 songs, some of like the White Sea songs. But Walk the Moon is gonna be awesome, and I probably won't end up going to White Sea. So I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna stay at Walk the Moon and make more friends. Because I'm gonna find some great fun people in that Rin Weaver, Charlie, Walk the Moon crowd. And if I'm at the front, I'll be with people that know Walk the Moon.
Dude, you should just stay there. Because then you could get so, like, Death from Above, just bite the bullet and stay there.
Oh, no, definitely not. I'm not going to that. It's okay. It's like alt indie kind of, but it's not the alt indie that we like. It's like the grungier one.
But Walk the Moon in the front. I mean, stay after Charlie XXX for XEX for Walk the Moon.
Yeah, I'm staying after Rin too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
sure. Yeah.
When you camp out at a stage like that, you get a good spot.
I might just stay with you from Win to Charlie. Because Django is fine to listen to from a distance.
Yeah, we get to hear like Default, and they do like the follow.
Yeah. But definitely the biggest like transition, like complete mind change, is the Tallest Man on Earth to Tyler the Creator. Like that is like, all right, switch my degenerate brain on. Let's start beating up little kids. Like, I can't wait for that. And then right into Cuddy, which that's like arguably my favorite three in a row that are right next to each other of all of Lala.
Yeah, the thing is that like when we're thinking about it, we talked about this before, but you're kind of picking Tallest Man and Tyler versus Walk the Moon.
Yeah.
So you get to see two artists and I get to see one.
Yeah, that's why I did it. Because
Yeah.
ultimately, now I've convinced myself just 1v1 Walk the Moon versus Tallest Man is Tallest Man. But like, it was the 1-2 punch. I needed to see all of Tyler the Creator. Because when I saw them in the Vic like 3 years ago, and people were just throwing bottles at this girl because she was hot in the balcony and her dad was there, and they were cussing out her dad, and there was a stink bomb, and Tyler has asthma, so they just stopped the show. Oh my god, that's like was the most terrifying and amazing moment of my life. So I need to experience that again.
All right, so we're both going to be at Cuddy.
Yeah, and then Alesso, got to do it.
Yeah, I wish I could go to Banks because I like her. She's very lordy, but I can't do it.
Alesso is the one set I have to watch start to finish because do you think it's fair to listen to someone's Ultra set?
And what?
And like, if their Ultra set's good, their Lala set's gonna be good, or is it so different?
No, that's similar.
Because like his Ultra set's unreal. And then I listened to there's this weird like Austria festival that I listened to Galantis and Alesso's set, and I don't know. I feel like they perform differently because the songs aren't as popular. But I wasn't as impressed with, but it still had really cool stuff. Like they teased Under Control like 5 minutes before they did it, and I liked it, which is ridiculous because like that's my song. I will absolutely lose my mind when that song comes on. Like I might like rip someone else's shirt off of them. Just I won't make a decision, but it's gonna be great. I cannot wait for that.
You should have seen my face. I was with like some of our friends at like fourth row of Calvin Harris when that came on last year, and my smile was from like eyeball to eyeball. Like
because I wasn't into that then. I literally got into it like a month after Lala.
One of those loopy cartoon smiles.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was nuts.
Yeah, but Sam Smith is going to be fantastic. But it's just going to be boring. I don't want to be bored Saturday night. I want to go out with a freaking bang. Bang-a-rang. When's Skrillex, by the way?
Easy.
JK. Skrillex isn't this year. But I cannot wait this year to scream at every stage, when is Skrillex going on? Because we couldn't do it last year because Skrillex was actually going on.
And someone's going to be correcting you and like, oh, Skrillex was here last year. Like the us.
Like, no. Lol, I came here for Skrillex and nothing else. I have my skull and my Skrillex.
Okay, Sunday.
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 I'm going to do the Wombats, the Circle Waves. Circle Waves, T-shirt weather, #1 excited song for Lala. It's so good.
Wow, that's
just like, I love it. It's so good.
If I have someone to go to Shepherd with, I'm going to go to Shepherd. But if not, then I'm going to do both those with you.
The issue, that's a 2-for-1. The Wombats and Circle Waves together outweigh Shepherd because I don't like the surrounding of Shepherd.
I guess that's true. But I'm going to come and catch up to you at Circle Waves, and then we're going to go to Siren XX together, I'm assuming.
I kind of like Alice in Wonderland. Just kind of weird.
I know she's weird.
It's early enough at Perry's where I'll give it a try for a little bit.
You're going to go to Perry's 3 artists in a row?
No. I'm not going to go to Mako, I don't think.
Oh.
But I might go there. I've ruled out Skylar Spence because that's going to run into my Galantis, which I'm already guessing is my biggest disappointment of Lala based on my research. Which
Galantis?
Yeah, because their EDM album is like probably second or third in my book of EDM albums of my lifetime, behind Porter Robinson and
18 months.
18 months.
Yeah.
So there's no way that set can be that good. Like, and from what I've heard, they don't even do Firebird. They don't even do Water. They have to impress me. I don't know if they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, looking at George Ezra, I want to go so bad, but look who else is at his time, and just imagine all the people there. He's so good, and he's like would be a fantastic performer, but like it's gonna be so crowded to the point where you just won't get a good concert experience.
That stage is going to be packed with cool people at it all day, though. Like, the crowd is going to be, like, cool people.
Yeah.
For Circle Waves, George Ezra, 21P of Monsters and Men, Florence. That's cool bands up to down.
Yeah, I think Siren XX depends on if, like, Lonnie Bears Den Born's, like, is good on Friday, because that's kind of like a similar, like, just go for it, like, see how it is at BMI. But if those three don't impress me, like I think they will, I'll go George Ezra to Galantis to 21 Pilots.
Yeah, so I'm going to do Circle Waves, maybe the last, like, 10, 15 minutes, and then go to Siren XX and that'll be the one that I convince everyone to come with me, because there's nothing going on at that time that people will care about,
Right.
or that know that they care about. And then go to Galantis with people, then get out early, or run out right when it ends for 21 Pilots.
Yeah, I have a feeling I might want to leave Galantis early if they disappoint me. We'll see.
And
I hope that's not the case.
I was talking to you about the image, because Galantis is going to end at 4:25. It's going to take 10 minutes to get out of that thing. But we're going to plan it right that we're getting out and walking down that hill into the Samsung one right by that bar tent on the far fence. And we're just going to see, like, Tyler and Josh come out, and you're just going to see the crowd erupt.
Yeah, that's
going to walk up. I don't care what they open with. Whatever it is, it'll be good. And I'll just watch just all of it, and then I'll just join it, the rest of it. And it'll be amazing.
Yeah, that's going to be great. So I've done my first convincing. My roommate, Corbett, is coming on Sunday.
Yeah.
And he was legit going to stay at Perry's all day, and I'm like, dude, the one thing you have to do is don't you dare go to Chainsmokers. Like, you will love Go-Go Bordello. Please trust me. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Go-Go Bordello with that kid is gonna be nuts.
Oh, I will drag him by his teeth to that thing. Like, he has to go. Oh
yeah. I'm gonna bring everyone who's like had like a sip too much, any of that. I'm like, you're coming to Go-Go.
Yes. Like, Chainsmokers will be maybe the worst people at Perry's all day. Like, they're just not that good live.
So wait, did you just say that Black Tiger Sex Machine is going to be better than the Chainsmokers?
Yeah, Black Tiger Sex Machine. All right, I'm being exaggerating so people think that I'm credible and right.
Okay, what are you doing after Goal?
It's a kind of a judgment call of how I'm feeling.
Right.
Probably Nicky Romero, just because of Monsters and Men bores the shit out of me. I like their music, but it's just boring. So probably Nicky Romero to Kygo. It's a lot of EDM for me, but
yeah, this is more EDM than you've ever listened to in one day.
Yeah, we'll see if it pays off. I think I'll know on Saturday, if I'm gonna go to Nicky Romero. Because the thing about his live sets is none of his songs, like, it's just great in the background. Like, it's just good, solid. There's no like gross part I don't like. He's kind of like conservative, but I kind of like that from what I've heard.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. We'll see.
I love Legacy, but the rest of it is like Talyus is okay, but it's like, and people, there's these masks that people have for Nicky Romero. I'll show you a picture of them, or like you'll see them at Lala. It's this weird mask that the people wear on the back of their heads like this, and it's just a face, like that thing in Harry Potter. Like Voldemort's face when it grows on the back of his head.
Yeah. See, what I love though,
I'm a Harry Potter fan, and I've watched one movie, but yeah, it's weird, and like everyone wears them.
But I love Lighthouse. He's gonna be. I could be the only one. As a Avicii, whatever.
Yeah.
Legacy, Warriors, Let Me Feel. All great songs.
Let Me Feel's good, and yeah, you're right. I could be the one.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and then Kygo. It's going to be so chill.
Yeah.
There's really no other option for me, because I think Nero and Bass Nectar would be too much, and Florence would be too little.
I'm going to try to go to Monsters and Men, I think. Because what else am I going to... I don't know. I don't really care about Nicky Romero. I've seen him before, and it wasn't anything special. I'm not going to see A$AP Rocky.
No.
Not going to see it. I wish I could go to Florence. I wish it was Even if it was on Saturday night, I would probably see Florence over Alesso. But
Really?
yeah, I'm 95% sure that I would do that. Like
Yeah, I think I
she's
don't
like
know.
fun. Like she like tells everyone to like take your shirts off, wave them in the air, take off your shirts. Come on, I want the shirts. Throw them
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. I would rather have see you do that on a stage. I think because that was wildly entertaining what you just did. But
That was an exact impression. Like I could do a side by side of that and then her at Coachella before she broke her foot, and it would be exactly the same.
dude, her and Tyler Creator should have a joint show. You know?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, Kygo, to end it, nothing will be better. That at the Grove. That will be my first time at the Grove all of Lala, and it's the last show.
Whoa, same.
Isn't that crazy? It's our second favorite stage, and we're
I
doing.
know. That is nuts. I'm glad I'm doing that 3 straight at BMI, or else I wouldn't do. That's my only BMI if I don't go to Siren XX.
You're gonna go.
To what? Siren XX?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag you, and I'm gonna drag you too,
Yeah, people watching.
listener.
Yeah, so now the challenge is please make fun of our schedules. Challenge us because that's what kind of makes it fun. I like when people disapprove of what I say. So all you ladies and germs out there, talk shit on our Facebook and send me snail mail and postcards that are offensive because I want to hear. So thanks for listening. We might come out with another podcast later in the week, and we'll definitely have a lot of recap from our beautiful experience at Lollapalooza. Have a great time. Peace out.
For sure. Later, people.